Good foggy morning here. It's Thursday. Just wanted to touch base. So yesterday I had to go completely out of my comfort zone for my friend Stacy Crowley, who was putting on an amazing event at a Roundabout Golf Club with some really heavy hitters. Brought tons of value to the audience, I hope. And anyway, I was asked to be a part of the presentation. I was super nervous. I've never talked in front of people like that before. Frankly, before a few years ago, I never even went to conferences like this, so it was a bit out of my comfort zone. And as I was kind of having some anxiety over the situation, I had to stop and think, and I thought about my 9-year-old son, Michael. This week, today, Thursday, at school is his special friends day. So most of the time you would ask your grandparents or your parents or somebody who's just special to you that you want to go to school. When I asked him who he wanted to invite, he said one of the members of the Philadelphia Eagles. So this week, even though he understands that the opportunity for this to actually take place is extremely low, he wrote a letter, he made a little gift, and he sent it to an Eagles player. We talked about the whole time to try to keep your expectations pretty low, obviously mid-season, and just in general, I feel like these people probably get invited to about 1 billion things. So the likelihood that they're going to be able to go today is quite low. But the takeaway was that he faced his fears. He wanted to do this thing. He wanted to take his shot. And even if it's not successful, so what? And so I looked at him and looked at looked at how he was able to conquer his fear and walk up to this person's house and stick mail in the mailbox, and actually had to double back because he forgot something. So we had to go back to the mailbox. It was a whole thing. But the whole time he had a smile on his face, and he understood that even though it was maybe not super likely that it was going to take place, he did it anyway. So I used that to remind myself that if he could do it, I could do it too. And even though we might find ourselves putting ourselves in situations sometimes that make us feel uncomfortable, those are situations that we grow from, like getting out of our comfort zone, doing something different, meeting different people, learning from different people. And so I guess that's just my takeaway. I was nervous. Yes. Did I survive? Yes. Was Michael nervous dropping the letter off to the player's house? Absolutely. I hope and pray the guy shows up today. But even if he doesn't, it's a huge step forward that he went out, he took a leap of faith, he took a risk, and he took his shot, and he tried it. And same with me from yesterday. So do something today to put you outside of your comfort zone. Get into a room with people that you don't know. Talk about things that maybe you normally wouldn't talk about. Have conversations with people. Do something that makes you feel uncomfortable, because at the end of the day, if you're pushing yourself to do things that make you feel uncomfortable, like I did yesterday, I think there's a lot of growth there to be had. So anyway, just wanted to share. I hope everybody has an awesome day, and go Birds. And hopefully my son comes home today and tells me that a Philadelphia Eagles showed up to school. Although, again, I think it's kind of a long shot, but I love the fact he tried it. Anyway, have an awesome day, everybody.